Hello and welcome to Advanced Digital System Design playlist. Today we will try to make a sequential circuit, or we'll try to design a circuit using state diagram. We'll take an example. A sequential circuit has one input and one output, and its state diagram is shown in figure. This is the state diagram. We have to use this state diagram to construct a sequential circuit using D flip-flop. So using D flip-flop, we have to construct a sequential circuit using this state diagram. The first step is we have to construct a state table using this state diagram. We'll do it by investigating the states. We will write present state, next state, and output. Present state we have A and B. Next state we have for input x is equal to 0. We represent next state at a plus b plus, and for input x is equal to 1 we have a plus b plus. For output we have for input x is equal to 0 output y, and for input x is equal to 1 output y. State 0 0, the next state is 0 0 itself. When input x is equal to 0, output y is equal to 0. So for 0 0, next state is 0 0. When input x is equal to 0, we have 0 0, and output is equal to 0. So for x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. Next we have the when present state is 0 0, next state is 1 0. Present state 0 0, next state is 1 0. When input x is equal to 1 and output y is equal to 1. For present state 0 0, this means for present state 0 0, next state is 1 0, next state is 1 0. When input x is equal to 1 and output y is equal to 1 for x is equal to 1. For 0 1 combination, we have to see 0 1 is here, so one arrow goes here and next arrow goes here. This arrow is for 0 input for 0, so for 0 1 next state is 1 1. When input is equal to 0, output is equal to 0. So for 0 1, the next state is 1 1. When input x is equal to 0 and output is equal to 0, output is equal to 0. And for 0 1, the next state is 0 0. When input x is equal to 1, output y is equal to 0. For 0 1, next state is 0 0. When input x is equal to 1 and output y is equal to 0. For the third combination 1 0 1 0, the arrow goes to 0 1, and the next is the self loop at 1 0. So when initial state or present state is 1 0, next state is 1 0 itself. Next state is 1 0 when input x is equal to 0 and output y is equal to 1. For 1 0, the next state is 0 1 when input x is equal to 1 and output y is equal to 0. And for the fourth combination 1 1, there are one arrow goes to 0 0, one arrow goes to 1 0. Next for 1 1, next state is 0 0 when input x is equal to 0, output is equal to 1. For 1 1, next state is 1 0 when input x is equal to 1, output y is equal to 0. Now as we have constructed the state table, we can derive the excitation table from this state table. For excitation table, what we have to do is we have to write the 8 combinations 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 1 1 1 0 and 1 1 1. In the next state we have to write these values as 0 0 1 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 0 0 and 1 0. For the flip-flop inputs D and DB, we have to, as we know, the D flip-flop has the excitation table 0 for 0 0 for initial state 0 and next state 0. The D input is 0. So we have to find these inputs from the initial and the final state. We know the initial state 0, 0, the next state is 0, initial state 0, 1, 0, 1, the next state is 1, next state is 1, initial state 0, 1, next state is 1, insert state 0, 0 is 0, 1, 1, as we know 1, 1 is 1, 1, 1 is 1, 1, 0, 1, 0 is 0, 1, 1, 0 is 0, 1, 0 is 0, 1, 1 is 0. For DB, we have to check B input and B next state input. 0, 0 is 0, 0, 0 is 0, 1, 1 is 1, 1, 0 is 0, 0, 0 is 0, 0, 1 is 1, 1, 0 is 0, and 1, 0 is 0. After writing the flip-flop inputs, we write the output Y as these 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, and 1, 0, 1, 0. After making the excitation table, we just calculate the amount of flip-flops we need for this circuit. We do that by this formula: 2 raised power n is equal to number of states. Here we have 4 states, so 2 raised power n is equal to 4 states. Or we can write 2 raised power n is equal to 2 raised power 2 states. So here n is equal to 2. That means we have to use 2 flip-flops. Here D-type flip-flops are used. So what we'll do is we'll make K-maps for this DA, DB and Y. For DA, we'll write these combinations 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, and 0, 1, 0, 1. After grouping these ones, these make individual groups. We can write DA as DA is equal to A B bar X bar, A bar B bar X, A B X plus A bar B X bar. DA can be simplified as we'll take B bar as common from this term and this term. We get A bar X plus BX bar, and we'll take B common from this term and this term. We get AX plus A bar X bar. So we can write this as B bar AX or X plus B AX or X whole bar. So this is in the form of A bar X plus BX bar. So we can write it as DA is equal to AX or BX or X. Now for DB, we have to make K-map. We know DB from this is 0, 0. We have to write 0, 0 in these cells. Next is 1, 0. 1, 0 is here. And next is 0, 1, 0, 1. And next is 0, 0, 0, 0. And after grouping the ones, we get individual ones here and here. So DB is equal to A B bar X plus A bar B X bar. So DB is equal to A B bar X plus A bar B X bar. Also we have to make K-map for Y. From this Y we get 0, 1 is first two cells, 0, 1, next is 0, 0, 0, 0, next is 1, 0, 1, 0, and next is 1, 0, 1, 0. I assume you are well aware of the K-maps. So after grouping the ones, this becomes the one group, this and this is the individual group. So we can write this group as A X bar plus A bar B bar X, A X bar plus A bar B bar X. So we got Y also. Now as we got the three equations for DA, A XOR B XOR X, for DB, A B bar X plus A bar B X bar, For y, a x bar plus a bar b bar x. Now we can easily make a logic circuit or sequential circuit from these three equations. We'll make two flip-flops, as we have two here. We have already calculated how many flip-flops we require. We require two D flip-flops here. As we know, D flip-flops has the output, at output they have the A and A bar. For DB we have B and B bar. So from here only we can take A input and X individual input, and B input we can take from this flip-flop. So we will XOR them. We get A XOR B XOR X. The output, this is given to the input DA, as DA is A XOR B XOR X. Now for DB we have A B bar X. A we can get from this A. B bar we take from this B bar, and X bar we can take from this X, and after inverting this we can get X bar. And we have the another term A B bar X. We will use OR gate to sum these terms up. Then the output of the OR gate is given to the DB, and so we get a DB is equal to A B bar X, A B bar X plus A bar B bar, A bar B X bar. Now for Y we have A X bar plus A B bar X, A X bar plus A B bar X, and of these two is given to the OR to get this term. We will use it as an output Y. So hence we complete this sequential circuit of this example. I hope it's informative for you. I'd like to thank you for watching, and please do like and subscribe.
Subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update.